Good morning, everybody. It is the Ides of March, and we're working on this piece right here. We're going to start off this segment on a continuation of the piece. We went over here, just recap or recapitulate. We drew the piece right here, and then we came in with a shading tool, which is just one of these that's old. That's all it is. Okay, so, you can see that we're going to start on a new piece, a new area right here. Let me get me out and the drawing in. Okay, so I said I would draw a young lady, so let's draw a young lady. Because I drew a guy on the other side, and we want this to tell a story. Maybe it's a romance story. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's a brother and sister story. Maybe it's a story about, I saw a really great video, YouTube video, another person who is just doing wonderful stuff. And he did a garden. I had posted it too on LinkedIn, which is really the only social media that I do, is LinkedIn and YouTube. And I took the liberty of posting it on LinkedIn to encourage other art, which, I mean, it was really good. And it was a goddess, a garden goddess, surrounded by flowers. And if you look on my LinkedIn, you'll see that posted. And I think I might have posted it on my YouTube also, or on YouTube with my information also, because I'm trying to sell my paintings. But I'll have to go back to check the person's name, but you can recognize it. It's the one. It's up there right now with a goddess, a flower goddess. It looked like, I believe, something like that, or a plant goddess. I mean, it was just, that's just a name, goddess. It's just like a spirit, a woman, a beautiful woman spirit, or a beautiful lady spirit surrounded by flowers. The guy did. I can't remember his name. Go look it up. And then if you want to post it in comments, and then I'll repost it, look up the name. I'm not here to publicize other artists, but I sort of am too, because it's both. It's like if we're all on the same team, which is to try to help the world become a more beautiful place using visual art or music, or art, music, and visual art, or film. All of it is multimedia ways of really trying to help make the world a more positive place. And as I said previously in my video, I'm a Navy veteran, Desert Storm. I wasn't a hero. I was just a low-ranking sailor or seaman who was trying to, I love the United States. I think it's a great place to live, but that it's only as great as you make it. Okay, in the time that I've been yakking, look what I got done. I did this area right here. And the next video, I'm going to take a shading tool, which again is just one of these that's worn out. So there's not as much ink, and it brushes in a beautiful way. These are really great pens, but I mean, that's, you could do anything with anything. I would recommend learning with a ballpoint pen, a Sharpie, Crayolas markers that just learn with that. And then when you get to this point, it's just a beautiful place to be, where you can start purchasing art supplies that may, you say they have more quality, but quality is not determined by how much you spend on art supplies for your paintings, pictures, and visual art stuff. It's not about how much you spend. It's about what's inside of you first, and then you can embellish it with stuff that like these pens, which I admit, they cost a little more. I do, but I gotta show you. I'm gonna do some videos coming up with Crayola and Sharpies and pencil. Just pencil. You can do incredible stuff with pencil. But for me, the last thing I'll say, I'm always be closing. That's ABC. I learned that when I was working as a salesman, which I hated, but I had to learn it. Which, to be a salesman, it's never enough, because just to sell stuff is not contributing to society. But you can, we live in a physical world where you do have to sell a little bit to pay the rent, stuff like that. So I guess the ABC was what it was called. One of my supervisors, he was really cool. He was one of the few that were. I had one great supervisor for Sharp Electronics, which he wishes to remain anonymous. He's probably one of the best salesmen on the planet. helped me get a contract with Associated Press back when copier machines were being sold, 10 copy machines. And I was just a little phone marketer who got a contract with Associated Press up in New York. I was feeling real good because this person who wishes to remain anonymous helped me to nurse. You have to nurse the sale. Don't push too hard. Don't give up either, and just kind of nurse. Keep contacting the individual that might be the person that might he's the buying. We used to call it office reprographics. The point is always be closing. ABCs to be continued.